The following may contain language which will be offensive to some people and inappropriate for children. Still here? Then pour your favorite beverage and let's get this fucking show started.
Fantastic Forum, assemble! You're watching Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books, and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum, coming to you live and direct from the Hall of F. Hope every wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as the case may be, depending on where you are in the world. And if you're not, you just stick with us. We'll help you take it up a notch. You have the usual suspects in the building. First, he is a riddle inside of an enigma trapped in Chinese finger cuffs. You don't know him, you love him anyway. He's our silent assassin, Jay.
Hey.
Hey, indeed. Next, he is our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cowl. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz.
I didn't hear the music. What happened to the... Did we do the intro?
The
Are we
audience, the audience heard it.
We did. And we are on. I don't know why you didn't hear it. That's weird. Next, he is the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh and vulnerable brawler and resident strongman, Moses Magnum.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, indeed? Uh-oh. Get everybody going.
Caught him slipping.
As for myself, my name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mary Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. We got a great show for you today because we are going to get to talk to you all about Avengers Armageddon #1 and M.A.S.K. #1. So we got two great #1 issues that we're going to be talking to you all about. And of course, whatever else it is that you all want to talk about, and we'll tell you how it is. You can let us know what you might want to be getting down with on Fantastic Forum in just a moment. But before we do that, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, the show would not exist. So thank you, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you, good sir. And with that said, if you want to get down with Fantastic Forum, we do have a few different ways for you to do it. First and foremost, you can go to fantasticforum.live, hit the call-in button, and you will be the 5th member of Fantastic Forum. So you can do that. Or you can always go ahead and jump into chat, whether that be on YouTube or whether that be on Twitch. We'll take your comments directly out of chat and bring them into the show, such as Jay. Can you insert a witty chat comment here, my friend?
Hey, Zilla says, I love comic books. I wish I knew how to read.
There it is. Don't we all, Hecht? Don't we all? Indeed. Literacy. Is reading half the battle? I'll take it.
Knowing how to, I guess.
Well, that's the other half.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
You can read and not know what you're reading, so, you know. I mean,
listen, all these years, we didn't even realize
I
the other half of the battle.
I barely realized what comprehension means.
Right.
It's funny, if you're watching the World Cup on Peacock, they do the more you know commercial. They brought them back on
Did
Peacock.
they really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What are they telling you about the more you know?
I don't know. I hate commercials, so I just don't know. I just know, I just saw the thing again, and it's in newer font with better effect, you know? It's not as cool as the other one. Because the other one was like the start of a Universal picture, like...
Yeah, you know? I'm about to say,
it's like the Star Destroyer is like, the more you know, you know? But now it's just like cling.
When you say a better effect, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely relative, because I'm like...
Yeah. It just looks clearer and stuff, you know?
Yeah, so... But anyway, so yeah, if you want to get down with Fantastic Forum, you can go ahead and make that happen.
Sad
just
Cyclops.
like jump... Wait.
Heck is a sad Cyclops. Look at him.
Oh.
His little avatar is like a sad Cyclops.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying, yeah, not the X-Man.
It could be. It's just a bad rendering.
Yeah, there is a version of Cyclops that does have an actual Cyclops eye. But, you know, anyway. Look, I was going to say, Oh no, I already did say insert witty chat comment, didn't I?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then Hecht came. Hello, Hecht.
Hey,
Whoa.
man. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, not
hear-
yet.
But hey, man. It's
Hecht came into the studio.
Speaking of Cyclops,
Indeed. Indeed. Oh man, that's hilarious too because I know that just before we started, Mo, you put into the group chat, dude with an X-Men tattoo.
Oh yeah.
And this fool has, I don't know if the rest of you all got to see it, but this fool has a giant X-Men tattoo on the inner thigh of his leg, like literally almost the entire length
with
of his inner
Cyclops'
thigh.
face right where the man dresses.
Listen, and that's one of the comments. I feel like one of the comments was like, if that tattoo is any higher, I see his other Cyclops. And I was just like, dude, you're not wrong. First of all, I'm just like,
wait. So this fool got like a whole portrait of the X-Men on his thigh?
Yeah, I can put
it's-
the link in
pull it
the
up.
chat. Yeah, I'll put
Yeah,
it in the chat.
yeah, but
I guess
it's
the
It'll
other
be in the
side
YouTube
Safe
chat.
to put.
Oh, wait, hold on.
it's a white guy, so I guess the other side would be
Oh.
like an Omega Red, right?
you listen. So it's literally like kind of like a quarter bust of Cyclops, Magneto, and Mr. Sinister, but giant. Just those three people, which I'm assuming must be his favorite X-Men characters because there's no good reason for it to be just those three people. But he got those giant on the inside of his thigh. And I'm just looking at this like, okay, well, one, I'm just like, inner thigh tattoo is wild. Just by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of just feel like, I didn't even know that people did like giant portraits like that on the inside of their thigh. But then two, the reason I'm fairly certain it's on the inside of his thigh is because there's another tattoo on the other side, but we can't see that one. And I'm really interested to know like what's on that, what took the real estate on the outer thigh.
You're just
You know?
trying to look at both this man's thighs.
It's all one thigh. It's just the other side. But I'm just saying
you
like
want to see the other thigh.
He's trying to look him in the thigh.
it's just such a like I'm an X-Men fan, and obviously like I'm not a white man, so I don't want to get high color tattoos because that's a whole different thing, right? But even if I was a white guy, I'm just like, that's a lot. Like as big of an X-Men fan as I am, I don't want a giant picture of Cyclops along the inside of my thigh.
How
Happy
long
Pride.
is that going to look like that, too?
What, you think he's gonna get fat or something?
No, I mean, like the ink fades or
Oh,
as it heals, it's going to look a little bit like it's not going to be that vibrant, I don't think.
I mean, depends on it's gonna last a while, but yeah, it's definitely like how he takes care of it too.
I guess it'll last longer because, he's probably wearing pants most of the time, so it's out of the
but
sun.
that's friction and rubbing against your thigh too.
Yeah, but his skin will stay milky white like the paper that it's drawn on.
oh Lord! Did you put it into chat?
I put
Mo?
it in YouTube chat, so I don't know, but it's not. I don't know if it's letting me comment.
Why would
I
I
don't
not
think it
let you
is.
comment?
I'm
It's
not
even-
allowed to.
It's not even popping up on our comments.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
it's not
is
letting
that?
me comment. Like you guys hate me.
Banned.
Yeah,
What is going on?
without
Like,
even
what?
trying.
It's too close to NS whatever.
But here, heck, I'll send it to you just in Messenger if you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I want to put. We need to put it in for the audience.
Yeah, it won't let me.
Ah, fuck them.
Like mess around and
So.
talk.
Fifth member of Fantastic Forum.
But yeah,
I tried putting it twice already and it won't let me. So
okay.
I
What's
don't know
Emily
if
saying,
Heck
Jay?
could put it.
It also depends on the detail of the tattoo. Smaller details won't age well.
Mm,
Ooh,
I
gee.
believe that.
Yeah, and then also the line work too. Like a lot of because it looks like a painting. So if you take a painting approach to it, that fades. A lot of certain colors fade at different rates.
Man, that's gonna look really shitty when the hair grows in on the leg.
Just gotta keep shaving.
Which again blurs everything.
Yeah.
Like you probably have to do like electrolysis or something before, or he's
But-
hairless.
I
But
mean,
it looks really
like,
good.
he might like. I don't think he's like Wolverine down there. You know. I'm pretty sure he took that into consideration before he did
Maybe
the thing.
I would like to think so.
a lot of these internet shit's all Photoshop too. Like,
Yeah.
so,
I
Oh,
sometimes
is that a photo? That
No,
could
I'm
be a
not saying- I'm
Photoshop
not saying
tattoo.
That is. I'm just saying
It's all
maybe.
AI. It's
I
all
was
AI.
I was gonna respond that, but then I realized it's a video, and the video like kind of
It looks regular. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a deep fake.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't, it didn't even occur to me that that would have been potentially be a fake, but I guess it could.
A lot of
be.
people do like pictures, like, and they're touched up like in Photoshop, like they don't look that way in real life. You know,
Yeah.
certain lines are just impossible to get that straight on a cylindrical surface. You know,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know,
with
like
something portraiture
most-
like that, it's a little easier because it's curvature. Like you just compensate. It's all a face on a cylindrical thing. You just compensate for the curve. You know, but like all these like people that get like clocks and compasses and stuff, and it looks like super fine and super straight.
You know,
Like,
I saw
don't
I saw a technique that they started using, or some dude was using, where they like get the lines on a paper, or get like a picture, like a how you block it out, like a coloring page almost,
Oh yeah.
and then they just get that, put it on a paper to put on the skin, and then go over it again with a marker or whatever, and then they got straight ass lines.
Yeah. So there's stencil paper that you can do. Like you draw your layout on it, your line art on it,
Yeah.
and then you go over it with different color markers as like for certain details, or like red, yellow for shading, red for other details.
Yeah.
And then they layer it and then they go over it. Some people just do everything with just a pure. They just have the reference and the transfer line art, and then they can do it with just by looking at it.
That's if they're, an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right. Well, listen. Maybe we can get that thing later. We can get it to show to the people later. In the meantime, I know that we do have a heavy metal minute. Let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. Let the people see that, and then we can get back to some reviews. Let's make that happen.
Hey everyone, it's time for another Heavy Metal Minute. Today we're talking about gore. They've been in the headlines recently because they're being targeted or investigated for stuff they do on stage, which is, if you've ever been to a gore concert, you understand they do a lot of effigies. I don't even know if that's a word, but in effigy, they destroy, kill, maim famous people, celebrities. I've seen them chop the Pope's head off. I don't even remember which one. It was the one that was the Nazi youth guy, the Hitler youth guy, and they literally chopped his head off, and then Odorous Orongus jizzed on my face from stage. Like, that's a crazy gore show. It's been happening since the 80s, 70s. Now, in this new current climate, they're being investigated by the Secret Service. Now, all this comes, you got to take it with a grain of salt, because it comes from an interview with Paul Tar, the Berserker, the current singer. After Odorous Orongus passed away, he took over the mantle of the singer. And this is the thing, he's saying this in the interview. We don't know if it's true. I know they've been very vocal about political issues after Odorous. Even with Odorous too, they're satire. They're commentators on the current climate at the time. I've seen them. They killed Princess Diana on stage. I think they did it before it was cool, before that paparazzi guy. But there's always some backlash, and I think what they're trying to prove right now is that they're getting more backlash now in this current administration, in this current political climate in the U.S., and they're having some troubles and stuff. And it's, for me, it's more, I think of it a little different. I see what they're saying, and I see what it is. This particular case happens because they disemboweled a Donald Trump mannequin guy on stage during the song. And you can see the video after if you want to stick around for that. I'll have it on there, or I'll probably play it here, you know, while I'm talking. But basically, they're on a lot of lists, and that's where it's like, well, you know, it's freedom of speech. It's a whole argument that we're not gonna have because first of all, you can't talk back, you know, unless you put it in the comments. But other than that, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know, like what the big deal is. They've been doing it all the time, and you know they beheaded Obama during the Obama administration, and nobody gave a shit. They're not investigating. All of a sudden now they are. My concern is as a simple man, business owner, entrepreneur, as you want to call me, whatever the fuck, is like they're using tax money to do that, to investigate war, something they've been doing and have posed no threat to anybody for 40 years. And now this is where it should be an issue. Like aside from the First Amendment issue, it should be more about, you should question more about, you know, what they're doing with your tax money. And believe me, it ain't, the war is probably the least thing you should be worried about where the money's going. There's other shit, but that's a whole other show that's not what I'm doing here. I'm Moses Magnum. This has been the Heavy Metal Minute.
All right. So, Moses, it sounds like you're like, I mean, okay, we know Gore does what Gore does. It sounds like, though, like you're not 100% bought in on whether they're being as investigated as much as the singer says. Like, what do you think? Like, is it like what are the odds? Oh, what are the odds? What's the over under on it being as serious as he says?
I think it's serious because you know he said it with his real name, like Brian, whatever his name is or whatever, you know. but it's they're a theatrical band. Like if they're gonna talk shit, that's one thing they could do. And it's not they have been getting backlash from people saying like, hey, keep politics out of your music and shit, which is like I mean, they've been doing it for 40 years. Nobody gave a fuck until now. Like somehow, all of a sudden, people like to dictate what art or comedy says now. You know, in the last, I want to say maybe 8-10 years. You know,
I mean, it's been a trend. Like, you know, I definitely feel like there are people that tone police a lot more in certain arenas than they used to,
I know,
especially in the artistic space.
Yeah, I know Game of Thrones got backlash for like showing rape scenes sometimes, and it's like, oh, no trigger warning or something. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, it's not real characters. Like, I mean, you want to launch an investigation of sexual misconduct in Westeros? By all means, go ahead. Don't use my tax money on that, you know? But so I'm like, man, what if it's like, from a performance art perspective, it's like, I said some shit and now I'm investigated by the Secret Service, you know?
Yeah.
I know they did use for the Howard Stern, they hired like private investigators, but I don't think they used tax money for that. They hired them to like find dirt on him because he's talking a lot of shit, and I think like one of the kids did that, and then they couldn't find anything because, you know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we know that the Trump administration doesn't have any issue with, you know, trying to silence or trying to subvert, you know, different media in this day and age.
They use election funds, so it's like it wouldn't be surprising, but it could also be a good talking point as a performance artist to be like, hey, they're persecuting me.
I'm just wondering who's the person that puts Gore on the president's radar, though, or on the administration's radar? Because I'm like, I don't know. Is that like a cross section of fandom, like Trump supporters and Gore fans?
I mean, yeah. I don't think they're Gore fans anymore, but, they were. Like they
came on during the Obama beheading. They're like, yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, they love that. And they're from Virginia, so like. Yeah. So
Purple State?
they came up, yeah. So people that like them or liked them in the past might be a little more vocal, in politics now than they were 20 years ago. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And now, don't get me wrong. It's like, oh, go ahead, Oz.
Everything I've seen just says that they're contacted by the Secret Service. I don't see anything about a investigation, but they're a little bit more sensitive. But with the multiple attempted assassinations,
Right.
Yeah, but
no, and look, but with Gore, like Mo said, they do it to both sides. They did it
Right.
to Obama, it's like they did to the Pope. They just don't care. That's just what they do. So
right.
It's
Yeah.
like the show
Putting
Not
it
Scary
hard,
Farm.
But I guess my whole thing is like, why even take the time to call him? Like,
Well, here's the thing: they're doing this thing for Gore if they are doing it, but they couldn't find, digital trails on the Las Vegas shooter, on the guy the other people that attempted, ahead of time, and it's like, where you focusing your resources on, man? Like, I think we're supposed to be a surveillance state now, right? Like, facial recognition and all that shit.
I know. I prefer my tax dollars going to the director of the FBI using the money to take his girlfriend on the date. So,
I think it would be nice if that didn't happen too. That would be great. It would be great.
Bros helping bros, man.
Yeah.
Like, if he needed money for a date, we'd probably hand it to him in cash.
that man needs a drink. See how white his eyeballs are.
Dude, I'm about to say, I'm like, nobody here is hanging out with Cash Patel. Like, come on, like, and it's not, that's just about Cash Patel as an individual,
Like,
not
that dude's
about.
literally
free,
like
anyway.
for Polly.
What's Rough Rider saying, Jay?
It says, remember when NWA concerts were being shut down for a song?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep, that was happening too.
I love the classic line in the movies when they're accusing him of trafficking the Uzis from Colombia. And they're like, I don't even have my social security card or a passport. Like, how am I going to bring these in?
Hilarious. So, all right, cool. Listen, you guys ready to talk some comics?
Yeah.
I love
Let's
comics.
do it. Yay, I love comics. Me too.
That would have been great if.
Like
Review.
well, not like that, but like
Be gentle, everybody. This is our first time.
Is it
Indeed.
me or is it playing lower? Like,
It's playing lower.
yeah.
Yeah, it played lower. I think Jay did turn it up along the time it was playing though. But yeah, we'll
Is there a
make
fan
sure we
going?
check.
Because sometimes when the fan's going, it regulates certain things. So,
We ain't got no fans.
yeah.
Damn.
We don't have no fans. All right, so let's start with Avengers Armageddon. So I basically suggested we take a look at this book because this is like Marvel's next big crossover. Or I guess or maybe I don't. Yeah, it's the summer crossover book, and so it's an event that has it's interesting because we know sometimes Marvel will have events like back to back to back, kinda, not all the way, but close enough. And sometimes the events of one event lead into the circumstances that create the next event. And Avengers Armageddon is basically that. We didn't really cover One World Under Doom, if I'm not mistaken here. Maybe we did the first issue, I think. But we didn't really talk about it much beyond that. But that's where Doom became the Sorcerer Supreme and basically took over the world.
We
got
talked
every-
about the first issue.
I'm sorry, what now?
We did the first issue of that.
Right. But the fallout from that basically ends up with Doom kind of disappearing. And so that leaves Latveria without a leader. And that hole or that power vacuum is basically what the a lot of the events of the the current Captain America series have been about that kind of vacuum, and led to this event, which is basically about Thunderbolt Ross filling that vacuum because he's basically deciding that he doesn't want Latveria to become a threat like it did recently with Doom in charge. He doesn't want the next Doom to come in there and then try to take over the world again. So he's decided he's going to go in himself and fill that role and basically make Latveria new America and spread democracy through the world by any means necessary. And then you have the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and other various heroes coming in to try to stop that from happening. And so the book is written by Chip Zdarsky. The art is Delio Diaz and Frank Alpizar. Oh, did I say that wrong?
No.
He just doesn't like the art.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, the art is fine. It's just the way they did Tony Stark. It looks like a young version of my dad, but with blue eyes, and it freaks me out every time.
Look,
That's
the
hilarious.
jawline was almost Quagmire, man.
Wait. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Look. Just Jesus Oberton does the colors, and then VC's Corey Petit does the lettering. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about the art. So you're saying that Tony Stark's your dad now? Is that what happened?
It looks like a young version of my dad with blue eyes, except it was the 70s, so my dad had like that Farrah Fawcett feathered thing. But other than that, it's like
Like Tony Stark was singing for Lobukis.
yeah, that's a little creepy for me.
Antonio Starko.
Starko.
That's how you say Stark in Spanish. Sorry, Starkez.
Starkid.
That
Is
aside, the art's actually pretty really good in this book.
I'm sorry, and Starkez.
In Starkez. So, I guess this is maybe not the best. I don't know. Does that work? Is that your dad?
No.
Is that also the Quagmire chin?
No.
I think it's like the next page.
Yeah.
Quagmire thing.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
they got dynamic with the Tony Stark posing.
Mm-hmm. Like this is like
got-
anime. Like you're watching Marvel anime.
It's like Marvel anime.
Yeah. But not a bad thing. Like I like this. Like this actually looks like I thought Oz, especially this page. I think Oz would have liked because it looks almost like Mike Allred doing it with better detail. Well, more, not better detail, but more acceptable detail for Oz.
Oh, look, the shading in this is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'd like
Yeah.
to see the sketches underneath because I can't tell if some of it is shading, sketch, like
Coloring or inking.
yeah, if it's
Yeah.
part of the sketch, part of the coloring, or a combination of the two. But it does really. Oh my god, that one.
Yeah.
That's your dad. That's your dad.
that one and the one underneath. Like this
Yeah.
one really like make those eyes brown and like I'm 5 years old again.
That's too funny.
This is a me, Reed Richards.
Give that man a belt and I'm done.
That's too funny.
The jawline isn't as bad. I mean, not here. There was just one panel where I'm like, oh, okay. Like it's like I'm used to seeing him a little more slender in the face, more oval headed, not square headed. But it's okay because it's like if like if Jim Chung does it, it's okay, and somehow here I'm not okay with it. So it's not that big a deal. But I'm just used to. I think I got caught up in the thing where people started drawing him a little more like Robert Downey Jr. with more fine features. But overall, like even in like old comics, he was more like like this, you know, like in
Yeah.
the '60s and '70s, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also really easy to make Stark, Bucky, and even Wolverine to some degree. You have the three of them together, and sometimes they tend to blend a little bit. But I think they
Yeah.
did a really good job of differentiating them. Like when they're talking to Rogue, you you could see the difference in the characters.
Right. Right. No, and I
Wolverine had
agree
a
with
hat?
you. He said because Wolverine had a hat. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, that's anime. That's anime rules. You know?
But they
Look, I
made
mean, they
Wolverine's
have different-
face look like more weathered. Oh my god, that's another one where like I see my dad standing next to Bucky. Like, why are you talking to Rogue? Does Mom know? But
And
like
that's
you
too
can see
funny.
Wolverine's face, like somehow looks weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. As it should.
Not
As it
necessarily
should.
older, just
Yeah.
it's hard to describe.
Like
Experience.
he's been in the sun.
Weathered is the perfect. Yeah, like he's been through some stuff. Weathered is the perfect description.
Yeah, that picture up there of Stark is one that I was like, I don't know if I like this, but ultimately I think it's the hair. If he had the more like, you know, slick back hair like he did in the '60s comics, he would just look like original design almost, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, what did you all think of the story? What did you think of it, Jay?
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was interesting. It was like it feels like something Thunderbolt Ross would do. Like, yeah, just him trying to enforce democracy or like force democracy onto everyone seems like a really him move.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I know one of the things that I wanted to ask you all is like the thought process on what it's like reading this if you're like not necessarily following Marvel books because like for instance I was somewhat concerned about like if you would feel that way in regards to Thunderbolt Ross just because it could seem kind of extreme but when you know like what's been going on with him relatively recently it makes a little bit more sense because he was actually like imprisoned by Doom. Doom was like holding him to be like part of a like a involuntary war council. So you know, so he basically is like been somewhat traumatized by Latveria relatively recently, and then with him getting out, which it's wild because he was actually it was like Machine Man and Deathlock that helped him escape, which I'm like that's such a wild like you can tell like it's like one of those choices that like okay some writer just like really likes those characters, you know. It doesn't feel like
What's wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with liking the characters. It's just one of those things where I don't know if that feels like it like the natural like people that would necessarily either come across that whole thing that come across this.
I mean, X-51 would be perfect because you could just hide as a Doombot.
I guess so, right?
Look, he could reprogram Doombots.
But he legit you know like coming out of that experience obviously feels a way about Doom and Latveria in general, so it makes it an even easier thing for him to do. But I do agree with you where it's not completely out of character to be like, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and you know spread democracy, whether they like it or not, especially when you have Hulk powers.
I haven't.
Yeah, he always seemed like he was just one bad day away from that to me. So it's like seeing him go for it, like because I had didn't read One World Under Doom, so I didn't know all that. But
Mm-hmm.
I could easily see him like doing that.
Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say, Mo?
I'm kind of in the J camp. That's kind of what I was gonna say. Where it's like I haven't been following it myself,
Mm-hmm.
but that character himself, like a dude like him becoming a Hulk, without the necessarily the Incredible Hulk curse per se, you know, like the Banner stuff.
Right.
Being a militant person that loves order or dedicate his life in the service of order, you know, and defending democracy, and then that it's a good the concept of him spreading or putting democracy where there isn't through a militant medium, you know, is an interesting concept in and of itself. Beyond like, if without me reading everything, I'm like, okay, this is now I'm not a huge Zdarsky fan when he writes. I like when he draws like sex criminals and stuff. Some of the stuff he writes, I'm not a huge. I'm not the biggest fan. I love him as a person. Like I love his panels. Like I would love to sit to talk, have a cup of coffee with him and talk for hours. Like I could do that. He's a real interesting dude. But that's I guess this is where that comes from too. Some of his comics, like I'm not gonna like. From my own sensibilities, not that they're bad, and then this is one of those where he can take, like even how he like uses Spider-Man in here. He's like, hey, you know, he kind of did the whole thing with Spider-Man. He's like, oh, yeah, sorry, you know, I just use humor when I'm insecure or afraid or under pressure, or stressed out, and he's like, yeah, but you're always cracking jokes. He's like, yeah.
He's like, exactly right. Yeah.
So it's like the equivalent of the Hulk saying, like, I'm always angry, you know?
Like,
so it's like, and that's like he's really good at capturing those character moments, and I think him taking on the Red Hulk like this I think I finally found the book that I do enjoy of his, and I didn't at first, and as I read more, it started to feel like this is what like I think Civil War 2 should have been, you know.
That would have been better. I would agree with you on that. Now, what I will tell you is, low key, and I can't speak because I'm not reading everything Marvel puts out. But as far as like mainline continuity Marvel, Zdarsky's Captain America might be like the best book Marvel's putting out right now.
Well, I think he created that character, the Colt, Colton? Like
David Colton, yeah,
and that character,
that was the other one I wanted to ask you about, which I was like, because again, this is like one of these things where if you're not reading Marvel, like, what was your impression of this character, Mo?
So I had read another random issue. I don't even know what it was, where it was like kind of one of his stories, and I think it might have been like Weapons of Armageddon or something, like one of the Wolverine books. Yeah,
he is in Weapons of Armageddon.
So with Nuke and shit, like. So I kind of got a glimpse at that, and I'm like, man, this is a really good, like, it's almost like, again, this is what Ultimate, this is like Ultimate Universe, like when they want to bring stuff back, like this is Ultimate Captain America in a sense, and
it is.
It's a better take on it, not better, because that Ultimate Captain America is pretty cool too, but it's a like an interesting take on a modern like Captain America, and with flaws and all, because that's what America is. It's a flawed system that we're trying to figure out. Yeah,
exactly.
And that this like really captures that sentiment, and that's his characterization and what he did here too. Like, and given a little bit of latitude, like, the one that does things and they ain't pretty, So,
right.
Well, this is why we're recruiting him,
Right.
Like that. It was a really cool moment, and again, it just creates interesting things. Like if you want to get me to buy everything that says Armageddon on it, even that movie, like this is how you do it.
It's interesting because that you say that, where like the themes that you touched on that you got from that character is like 100% what like that Captain America run is about.
Yeah.
And this character...
Can you put it in the description so I could buy it from our affiliate links?
Yeah, sure. Why not? There it is. But Dave Colton is basically a character that they kind of did like the sliding timeline kind of thing that Marvel does, and he's like the Captain America that, or like one of the Captain Americas that got to be Captain America before Steve Rogers was thawed out. But because of that sliding timeline kind of deal, they made him basically like the super soldier, but that like served like during like the
Afghanistan and Iraq.
the Afghan war, the Afghani war, and he went through some stuff, man. Like, dude is like, he has a lot of trauma,
and even
and
like
so
the people that were like, it wasn't even like government, like how Captain America was a government program for super soldier. It was like private contractor program, right, or something like that.
I'm not 100% certain on that. I think it actually might be like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, how the government will use like private contractors, but I think it was like sanctioned by the US government.
Yeah.
But it was imperfect.
Yeah.
So like the dude,
because they were
actually,
like, from what I gather or remember, I don't know which one, they were using like the weapon stuff, like the stuff they use for like Deadpool and Wolverine, to create their super soldier serum.
Yeah. I mean, well, the super soldier, like the whole Weapon X program is
based on that,
an offshoot of the OG. Yeah.
It's like Hims for
Super
Ozempic.
Soldier Pro. Right. And so it's crazy because the character got super soldier serum, but the super soldier serum like that he took made it so that it like totally messes up his heart. And so he had to get like an arc reactor to save his life. So he has an arc reactor, but then in this, like which I didn't fully know, because I think this happened in Weapons of Armageddon. I think apparently he got an origin box, which I know that again this is something where I was just like, okay, I don't even know, like you guys aren't gonna even know what an origin box is probably. Well, maybe, because we did read some of the Ultimate Universe stuff, and so the origin boxes, if you remember, were when in Hickman's new Ultimate Universe, those were like the boxes that had like the powers. So like when the folks like because in that reality the maker made it so that people that were supposed to get powers just didn't get them. And he kind of like collected the things that gave those people powers, like the events or the circumstances. He was like, oh, like I'll just keep that in case I want to give somebody else those powers. And those powers eventually do end up, some of them going to the people that they're supposed to. But apparently, Colton here got like the Sentry. Origin box. So he has like basically like Sentry type powers. Hence why he's beating the hell out of Captain Marvel right here. So
I thought he was the dude in modern day America.
You think because he's just a dude in modern day America?
Yeah.
That's it.
Pretty soon they're not gonna get the chance to vote, right?
the women?
Yeah, because that's the whole thing with the take the vote, the abortion rights and all that. Yeah.
Hey, there would have been a time when I'd be like, that sounds ridiculous, but
that's not the show we're doing, right?
Yeah. But yeah, man. So
sponsored by Project 2025.
Oz, how did you feel about the story, and like how easy was it for you to follow, since you're not necessarily reading Marvel stuff?
It's all right. I was wondering where Red Hulk got all his Hulk minions.
Right. Like that does happen in Captain America, but yeah, you wouldn't know that.
I had no idea. But
were you angry that they like, what the fuck did they do to She-Hulk? And then they called her something else?
No, I knew that's not She-Hulk.
Okay, me too.
I've read a book or two.
Yeah,
it's funny because it does look a little bit like Ultimate She-Hulk.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
which is a different character altogether. But
Ultimate She-Hulk, so maybe that would have thrown me off, I guess.
Yeah. But continue, Oz.
I like the idea of him going into a country to create like a historically dictatorship, or what is it? Is it dictatorship or a
Are you talking about
monarchy or
Suncaria?
whatever? Latveria.
Oh, Latveria. Well, look, I mean, technically, Latveria was a bit like
Utopia.
it. Well, no, I mean, it was in the midst of like a civil war, so they couldn't say like what kind of country it was because the government was in flux. Hence, why Ross was like, "Oh, I'm not going to let that thing coalesce into something worse than it was," and he's like, "I'll just go in there and I'll take over."
See, I like the idea of him going in to do that.
Hmm.
I wish they took it further, and
Oh.
it might be where it's going, like
Right.
like with
Like-
Wakanda,
Giving him $300 billion.
like with Wakanda, where like they can't, like that's a whole other country. They can't tell T'Challa what to do necessarily.
Right.
It's a sovereign country. So if he wants to go in and fight him, like what's the UN gonna do? Pass a resolution? You know?
Well, I mean, but that like that's what's happening in this issue when he goes into
but
Suncaria.
I like to see him take it a little further. Like why is Namor just kowtowing to just doing whatever they want? He's from a sovereign nation, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, Namor.
No more.
I was about to be like, what the fuck you call his name for? His name is Kukul Khan.
Kulkan.
Right.
Yeah, but no, but Namor. Now, when you say cowtailing, what do you mean though? Like,
I just mean like it looks like he wants to do something, but he's holding back. Like he's waiting for
Oh.
everybody else.
yeah, yeah,
I get that from Fantastic Four because the lady told him, "Sit your ass down. You ain't doing shit."
right.
Like I could see Mr. Fantastic like, all right, well, just tell me when you need me.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the balls like Tony Stark to just show up and be like, look, I built this thing. We can watch him. Let's go.
Well, I think at least the way I interpreted the story was everybody kind of coming together more so mainly because like they're like the way that the politics of the Marvel universe have been working so far, or as of late, I guess I should say, is that it's not like it's like the world, because after what happened with Doom, the world is looking at superheroes almost like they feel like they can do whatever they want. Like they're extrajudicial. They don't need to wait on anybody to like tell them what to do, or wait on any kind of sanctions or anything like that. And that was the case before we get to this point, right? And so the UN, that's why the UN Secretary General is basically like speaking for the world, saying like, hey, we just need you all to sit this out. Like, no, like let people do what people do, and we're gonna handle this ourselves, and we're gonna, take care of it. And of course the heroes are like, after they get that word, they're coming together to just kind of, they're taking the measure of things, right? They're like, hey, we have to do something. It's just a matter of how we're gonna go about it, because they're not like none of them are saying, I'm gonna sit on the sidelines, really. Except I guess like for almost Spider-Man, but not really. Spider-Man's more so like, but who's gonna take care of New York? You know what I'm saying? He's more like, I'm concerned for the people, and if we're all out doing this thing off somewhere else, who's gonna make sure that the people in New York are good when, Kingpin does whatever. But I think Namor.
That's a perfect time for like Kingpin or Tombstone to do some shit,
Oh yeah, 100%, right. But I think Namor is just taking the measure, one, of what everybody else is going to do, but then two, his stakes are a little bit different too, right? Because this fool's whole thing is underwater.
The whole civilization.
Right. So it's like, yeah, sure, like Ross is going to try to get to that eventually, but he's not going to start with Atlantis, and Namor knows that. So I think, he's like, look. And that was actually one of the great moments in this book too, where I loved like the Invaders callback with friggin' Bucky and Namor, like having like a heart to heart about like what the world is like now versus what it used to be like when they were doing their
Yeah.
thing and like fighting wars, and of course missing Steve, because Steve is like in a coma, so which actually happened because of Red Hulk, and so it's actually like a cool character moment. But I think that all of that is part of why Namor. I think is because we know Namor. Namor, if he decides he wants to go fight, he gonna fight.
Do we know
But
how
I
to
think
get
right now,
Do we know how to get Steve Rogers out of the coma?
I mean, time, right? Like
No.
you gotta kind of just heal.
Just bring Hazmat and have him grope her.
Wait, what?
Jay remembers that. Remember Avengers Academy, Jay?
I do remember him groping Hazmat.
Like do that, he'll come right out. At the very least, his his blanket will look like a kid in a ghost costume on Halloween.
Listen,
Now,
I don't even know. I don't
was
like the
there-
implication. Hazmat's a child, or was then.
Hey, look, he could be president.
You dumb. What were you gonna say, Oz?
Was there a book where they show how he took over Latveria?
I mean, it pretty much. I can't.
This
I
book
can't.
opens. He's already done it.
I'm pretty sure that happens in the latest issues of Captain America,
Oh, I'm not gonna read.
and there might be another. There might be another book.
But those are the
that-
good ones too.
Wha-
Like,
Wasn't
Yeah, no,
there,
they're fantastic.
wasn't there a Red Hulk series?
There was a Red
Not
Hulk
that long
series,
ago?
but I think the Red Hulk series is actually where he escapes from Doom. So I think that's what that covers, and the end of the Captain America series is when he's like pushing into Latveria.
you mean to tell
Or
me
the
I
latest
read
issues
like
of it.
16 issues?
Yeah.
You don't have to read it. Like obviously,
No, I
it's like,
do, because like I'm like reading this one. I'm way interested in all this shit, and I know
dude.
I read Weapons of Armageddon just because the name sounded tight and Wolverine's in it, you know. So,
Right.
So like that's, but I only read a couple issues. Like I just randomly. I don't think I don't know if I read like number 1 or whatever. Like I just read whatever was out that week, you know.
let's put it like this: Captain America, is so good as a series that I'll probably go back and read Weapons of Armageddon.
Captain America.
Well, just to see if I can pick up on the Colton stuff, because like I like that character and I would like to like the transition that he was at here. Like I hadn't seen that yet, so I was just like, oh, like if that and it seemed like inside of this Avengers Armageddon #1, they said like, okay, that happened. Like Wolverine came across this dude in Weapons of Armageddon, and it seemed like they were saying like that's where the whole thing happened. So yeah, like I might mess with that just to kind of see if I can see that transition, because I didn't even know. Like I think I do remember that the book existed, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna mess with that one. Like even though like I knew that it was Chip Zdarsky and I know that he's good, but I just like you don't have time to read everything, right? And now I'm like, oh man, I guess I
I
should.
really like his Blue Sky.
Zdarsky's Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because he's good on there. Like, he's a witty, like, he's a funny, witty, smart, intelligent writer. Somehow, with some of these superhero books, I can never get into, except for today. Like with this one, it's like, okay, this is like I said, this is what Civil War II should have been. Like this is the stakes are. They're still superhero books. It's still grounded. Like I was even annoyed at how grounded it was, but then like they do superhero shit that's so fucking tight. It's not like okay, so it feels grounded, but it's still fantastical, and it's still like, I mean, it feels like something that could happen. It's super grounded and super like everything everything these superheroes say in this book they're just talking like people, not like people that. Because we should be ruling this planet, or we could if we wanted to. Like that's not even in their psyche, depending on who he's writing it. So it just feels like a really grounded book, a really good superhero story, and it reminds me of almost like Watchmen, like to a degree, like the way that like deconstructive kind of hero thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and yeah, I'd expect that from him. I didn't think they'd let him do it with Marvel. like,
listen,
he'll do it. So now I got to go back and read all those 16 issues.
Yeah, listen, like, I think you're really going to enjoy Captain America. Like, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. What else do we want to say about Avengers Armageddon #1? Like, I don't remember how many issues this is. I felt like when I saw it, I thought it might be too many.
It's probably like 8 or something.
Something like that. I might be wrong about that. But.
With what we've known with Marvel, and especially when they're doing high caliber stuff, it's like sometimes there's delays. So it'll probably be like end up being like 6 or 7, and there are going to be like 40 pages at the end or something.
See, but I don't know, because I know, like, if I remember right, I feel like Doom, One World Under Doom got delayed.
Yeah,
and that joint was long, and it ended up like all those issues ended up coming out. Like it was.
Yeah, I mean, I got like tired of waiting, which is like I'm all absolute right now.
Yeah, so
I was absolutely disappointed in their schedule.
Oh, it's 5 issues, it seems.
That's too long there. You're right. Yeah.
That's too many?
Yeah, that's too many.
No, it's not too. It's not too many. Like
no, you're right.
I thought it was more than that.
It's too many. Like, let's just read this one and never read any of it ever again.
Yeah. So okay, no, 5 issues not too bad. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll maintain a decent pacing, and the story will be good. I feel like. Let me put it like this. I feel like the way that I feel about the story is much more contingent upon how I felt about Captain America. I feel like if I hadn't read Captain America, I might look at this story and kind of be like, this is all right. You know, like it's kind of, you know, like it wouldn't blow my socks off with the first issue. Let's put it like that. And I honestly, I'll still say, like, it still doesn't. It has moments that I really appreciate, but I think it's more so about like Chip Zdarsky doing a few great character moments, and then also like the fact that this kind of was like leads or spins out of what's happening in Captain America. So I'm sure at the end of the day, though, it'll probably be good, but we'll see. Especially now that I know it's 5 issues as opposed to like 8. So. Anybody else got anything else they want to say about Avengers Armageddon before we do some ratings? Okay, let's do it.
No, wait. Nope.
Jay, what would you rate Avengers Armageddon?
I would give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed the story and the art. I'm actually pretty interested to see how this all turns out. I definitely want to keep reading this.
Oh, cool. That's fair. Oscor, what would you rate Avengers Armageddon?
I think 4 sounds about right. It's interesting.
Okay. Cool. Mos Magnum, what are you rating Avengers Armageddon?
I'm with it too. Like, as far as like getting me excited about a summer event, it does a really good job. But it is a 4 because it's still, there's something in it that still doesn't, like, I can see this fizzling out, like, in terms of, like, they could end it wrong and they could end it on a tie-in. You know, like, the real ending is a tie-in and, you know, and not
100%.
the main series.
Marvel will do that.
But as far as, like, if I would, like, recommend you checking this comic out, like, a jumping point into the Marvel Universe, like, it feels almost perfect for that. So,
cool.
4 is the what I'm going at. You know.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. I liked it. I think as a like you should read Captain America and then read this, but you don't have to. But I think you should. So 4, and that's what I'm sticking with. El Hecht, what would you rate the review, my friend?
I rate the
Or did you read this book? You didn't read? Did you read this book?
Yeah, I read it.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Heck, what would you
And
rate
you
it?
just straight up put him in a holding cell or something. Like
I know.
without checking his paper comics.
It's my
You-
bad, Hecht.
Treated me like my name's Thaddeus.
You know what?
I'm gonna call Hecht Thaddeus from now
I'm
on.
taking away half a point for no mustache. I missed the mustache. Sorry, go ahead.
Review was a 5. The book was a 4.
There it is. There it is. I'm sorry, Heck. Look, I don't know why I should have come to you earlier. What you don't have anything you wanted to
He
say?
is called illiterate heck, so you assumed he wasn't reading.
Do you have anything that you want to add about the book and your thoughts on it, man?
No, it's pretty much the same thing that you guys said.
Okay. I
Basically.
apologize.
I mean, I had thoughts, but no, it's all the same. Like
I've stifled them.
I'm not a Marvel guy, and this book hooked me.
Well, there you go. Wow. Well, listen, Marvel doing something right with one of these events, because I feel like that thought process that you just said there, Heck, and it felt like it was a sentiment that was kind of shared by the majority of the forum there.
Yeah.
It's like that's not something that you all usually feel about Marvel events. So it's interesting though, because I feel like I was a little bit lower on this than some of you all were, which is not usually the case.
Well, and they haven't been. I mean, well, you had the issues with One World Under Doom. I enjoyed that, and then
Yeah.
what was the other one? Like they had the Marvel Knights
Blood
one. Huh?
Blood Hunt. Remember
Blood
Blood
Hunt,
Hunt,
yeah.
the vampire
I had
one,
that,
which I feel like I liked that one, but I don't remember that you all necessarily
Weren't that
did
excited?
as well.
It didn't do what we need. I mean, I already had seen Nightmare by DC, so and then.
Nightmare.
Dude, and look, I'm not saying that was better. I read everything.
No, I know. Listen, I know you love.
I'm tired.
You were right. Yeah, you bought into Nightmare for some reason, which I just like. I don't
Well,
know
dude,
why.
like that Titans book. Like, I'm not even a Titans dude, but the Titans book was so good. Like,
Yeah.
when Batman and Superman are fighting about who should lead, and then it's like, Dick is like, well, clearly it's me because you can't even agree with each other, and you want the best for everyone. So it should be us. Let us, the Titans, do it, and they
Yeah.
kicked ass. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had definitely good moments. So, but it's more about being tired. But those didn't get me that excited.
Right.
I heard there is like a new Punisher thing where he's becoming something else, something weird. I was like, as soon as I saw Larry's like, oh, he's gonna hate this.
Yeah. Yeah. I like my Punisher. Just Frank Castle.
Just a
Frank
random white supremacist.
Oh man, Frank Castle's no supremacist.
No, I'm speaking for the police out there.
All right.
You know what? I would read that if somebody took over the Punisher gimmick and was a white
Oh.
supremacist.
Oh, dude, read Matt Fraction's run. Like he infiltrates like a neo-Nazi like death cult thing, and
But that's Frank going in there.
and he turns into one of them because he just his mind's so fractured that he ends up like because he's so deep into it. Like it's like like Donnie Brasco, but with Frank Castle and white supremacists, where he's like, I don't know where I'm at anymore. Like,
With the Travolta voice.
yeah, like that's the only way I could do him. Yeah, Dad, just don't touch my hair. I like to dance.
Travolta. Give me a movie with Travolta as Punisher.
No, thank you.
You got one with him as a villain, right?
Oh yeah.
Larry,
That was
you,
good.
or the alien one.
no, the Punisher one where he was a villain.
Oh, I forget about that.
Larry, you do have to watch Ghost Rider 2, by the way.
Okay.
I just watched it again.
You haven't watched
It
it?
was amazing.
That's a good ass movie.
Like,
Oh,
especially
oh
if you
my
love
God.
Nicolas Cage, because
I do
he's
love
great.
I don't
Nick
think
Cage,
I don't think he loves Nicolas Cage.
he says he does, but he doesn't.
I do.
No,
I
you
really
don't.
do. But
Just in that like mandolin movie or something.
he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be Ghost Rider.
Like, remember that movie that Jay told us where he's dancing like, where he doesn't. That was so cool. And he beats up all like the Chuck E. Cheese gang. Like,
Oh, right.
What movie is that?
And he's drinking a soda randomly for like no reason. Like it's fueling him.
it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's a Nicolas Cage fighting all those people.
What's the?
Something Wonderland?
It's Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that shit's so good. Like, I love that. Like,
That is a good movie.
yeah, I watched that again. I had a whole film festival with Nicolas Cage.
He said I had a whole film festival.
There's a biology book in Serbia that has him on the cover, but it's him and like Holly Hunter. Like, it's the cover for Raising in Arizona with the little baby, and it's him on the cover.
Really? That's hilarious.
You sold me. I'm gonna see this movie later.
Yeah. Ghost Rider.
All
2?
right.
No, the Wonderland.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna love it. Like,
Let's talk about M.A.S.K, gents. M.A.S.K, #1.
I have all the toys.
There it is. Do you really?
Almost.
Okay.
And then
That's awesome.
they like re-released everything, and it's like not even a different mold. It's like exactly what it was in the 80s.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
can't be mad at that.
No, I almost wanted to like finish the collection right there.
Yep. Real quick, can you pull up that last comment from Rough Rider?
Yeah.
Jay?
Rough Rider says Travolta would play a great Decken, the king of the Shi'ar.
Listen, that is inspired casting, Rough Rider. Like, I never in a million years would have thought of that, and you said it, and I was like, it's pretty perfect.
But who would be better, Nicolas Cage or Travolta?
No, Travolta. Travolta would be
What if
better.
they do the
Like-
two, but they switch faces in the Shi'ar Empire? And then Travolta could eat a peach for hours.
Listen, I love that movie so much, man.
You
Face
say
Off
that,
is
but you
just
don't.
Such a good time.
I too can eat a peach for hours.
It's like that.
Wait,
Is
are we
the
talking about
closest-
an actual peach?
No.
And I
No,
too
we're
can
not.
eat a peach for hours.
Oh, Mask.
Yes, exactly. So,
I don't think
M.A.S.K.
that's what we meant.
M.A.S.K is the latest addition to the Energon universe. And, you know, for those that don't know, M.A.S.K was also an old 80s cartoon where you you had gentlemen or people, I guess, because not all guys, but you had people that rode in vehicles that transformed into other vehicles because the 80s.
Mm.
And I think we got to start by just talking about this cover because
Was this one of those they did the show to sell the toys?
oh yeah,
Or
oh,
the toy came
yeah.
after the show?
Every cartoon is like that.
No, that yeah,
I feel like there was some that where the cartoon like just became really popular really quick, and then
Al-
they made the toys.
almost none. Like like almost all of those cartoons.
I'm thinking about the '90s.
Yeah,
Or you're wishing what would have happened with Symbiotic Titan. Like,
right. Oh, for real, man. I can't believe they
or
couldn't
fucking
make the-
Bravest Warriors. Like,
Dude,
the
Symbiotic
toys based on
Titan-
Bravest Warriors would be the shit.
Jeez.
I'll tell you.
But anyway.
In the 80s, that car is the reason I saw this cartoon, and the
Oh, yeah.
reason I got the toys.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. The book follows Matt Tracker, and
And names in this thing too.
yeah. But let's basically it's the story differs heavily from the cartoon, but the characters are there as well as the iconic like vehicles. So I'll say that from the start. Before we go any further, I just want to talk about this cover because this is the A cover, like the main cover. And when I tell you like this is like 100% like hands down to me feels like the worst cover of all the covers that came out. I was just like
That's without saying it's bad too, right? Or is it bad?
I mean honestly, it's hard for me to say that it's bad. It's just I don't like something about it doesn't sit right with me
Well, let's
because
see
the
the other
art's not
covers.
bad. Say again?
Is it the purple on red, like color scheme?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I'll show you here. Just like these are what some of the other covers look like,
I'm a
and you tell me if I'm wrong here.
Oh man, yeah, wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like this is like what we're talking about with like some of the like the other alternate
That
covers.
cover
And
C,
huh?
that cover C and cover 8.
Yeah. Listen, cover C is like I mean. That's the thing, like I'm like, oh, and of course, yeah, the blueprints. Yeah, it's hard to be mad at that. But I'm like, every one of these covers is a better cover.
Oh no, I found for me it's a L and M.
Who would have thought?
The only thing wrong with those two is like I would like that like electric blue on the white. Like
Yeah, that would be
really
nice.
like
I
that.
would agree.
That's why even like when I did the thumbnails for this, I gave two. I gave one with an electric blue like motif
Yeah.
too because I really like that, but it just didn't. You know, I figured you guys figure it out, and then but I made two because I'm like I like these two, but again that's probably part of the. That's why I think that cover kind of gave you a little agita or something because it's like
That blind
color-
bag cover.
it's kind of like it. Those colors kind of get muddied, you know, like nothing really pops out like it should, you know.
And you know what?
And I still
I'm
like
looking,
it, you know.
I'm looking at this blind bag cover here, and I like that a lot more than the original cover. And I'm beginning to believe that you might be 100% right, Moses. It might
Yeah.
just be that color scheme.
Like it doesn't really give dimension as much as it should. Even that one doesn't. Like I feel like the yellow and red on the purple. Like if it had the teal, like that electric blue on everything that's yellow and the logo, it would be perfect on that other one. That's kind of what cover N is. It does more of the blue, electric blue on it than.
But
than
that cover N is foil too,
Yeah,
and it's not.
Oh yeah. But and so yeah, I mean yeah. For us, it looks like I feel like N and the original look the same, even though I'm sure it looks better as a foil cover. But
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, man, I just was like blown away at like looking at all these covers and just being like, every one of these covers is better. And I'm like, who decided that cover A should be the main cover? Who was like?
but it's still not a bad cover. Like I like it. Yeah.
It's true. It's
If
not
I
a
knew
bad
they
cover.
had a white one, that would have been in the thumbnail.
And the wild part is it's done by the interior artist. So
That car
You
looks
know.
tight. Like I think that's what really sells it for me is the car, because the car.
the
looks
car
tight.
is great.
And
I agree. I think it's the
I'm a-
characters in the background that kind of like,
I wish Derek H was still with us because I know he loved M.A.S.K.
Man,
And
that's
he loves
Wait.
cars.
horrible.
R.I.P.
I know when you said it, it was like Derek H is dead. And
No,
Derek
he's
H
just
is
not
dead.
listening. I mean, he
Right.
might be listening.
He's
just
probably
not
asleep,
typing.
so we're hoping he's resting in peace. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I don't
But,
like that
yeah.
that Transformers cover
Yeah, it's kind of.
Don't you?
because there's no Transformers in the book.
And it's a little like
It's-
phoned in
but it's-
too. Like it's not like a cool cover. Like
I get it's
Oh.
the Energon universe, but still.
Yeah. Like not only is it Energon Universe, but I'm pretty sure it's a gatefold cover, right? Like
Like if I saw that cover and then I read that book, I'd be angry.
Yeah.
no,
yeah,
but
but it's not the main cover though. It's a
yeah, it's a
Right,
variant.
but it'd probably be
yeah.
sitting on the shelf, right? I'm walking by. Oh, hey, ooh, look, Transformers and some weird dudes in cars.
some
I would
weird
I would
dudes that-
assume that red car is a Transformer.
did you not watch Mask as a child? Oz?
I might have. I don't. I have no memory of this.
Oh man, that's
And
rough.
I'm one of the
I
people that
wasn't
didn't
rich
watch
like
it
you
either.
guys that could have toys of everything.
I didn't even have a TV.
I had my imagination. Like
I didn't have a TV.
I didn't even see the Transformers TV show. I just imagined it. Like
I didn't get a
Right.
TV till like I was like for my like 10th birthday.
So you didn't watch TV till you were 10?
I mean, I snuck into my brother's room and like watched Oprah or something in daytime.
I mean,
but-
listen, but you saw, see. So what you're saying is you didn't have your own TV,
Well, no, my brother had a TV and he kept his room locked.
but there was another TV in the house, right?
Yeah, I just couldn't watch it.
that's the parents' TV. They
No,
do
it was my
whatever they
brother's
want.
TV. Like
No, but there was the only TV in your house wasn't in your brother's room, and that's it.
it was. My mom
The
used
only
to
TV in the whole
My mom
house.
was a Pentecostal Christian revivalist fundamentalist. She called the TV El Cajón del Diablo, like the devil's box. You know?
I would have said drawer, but yeah.
Yeah, drawer. Yeah, like
No, yours is probably better though.
I've been rehearsing this stick my whole life. So I got to use it for something, right? All the shit that happened. But yeah, so I had to sneak into my brother had a little hole, and when I got too fat to get into that hole, in his room,
That hole wasn't for your eye.
it was it's for his cat. So it was a
Oh.
pussy hole.
Whoa.
I'm
Okay.
sure that's what he told you it was.
And that's where I slid in. I slid into that pussy hole to get gratification for a few minutes
Oh, jeez.
before he came home from school.
So Mask. So in the Energon universe,
I did have to wear a mask once because he caught me and I didn't want him to recognize me. I'm just
in the Energon universe, the reason why the mask program starts is because the government is concerned about Cybertronians, right? So they want to have some sort of defense, potential defense against the friggin' Transformers, and the mask program is the best, one of the best things they were able to come up with that actually worked, or what they think will work. Let's put it like that, because they don't actually get to use the stuff because Mayhem, the dude that's the main villain of M.A.S.K, who was a part of the program, ends up stealing all the stuff because he's a crazy conspiracy theorist. Which is-
old Bill Gates or
It-
Steve Jobs.
Say again?
Gave him the old Steve Jobs.
The old Steve Jobs. That's hilarious. Yeah, but it's
like
interesting.
80s stuff. Like every corporate genius billionaire was a villain.
Right, but see, that's the thing. Like, he's a military guy. And so he's actually, like, and it's interesting because, the dude in the cartoon always dressed like like he always had like a uniform on. Like, and you can see him in this book where, he definitely has the same kind of motif.
His medals
Going
aren't
on.
his medals. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
It's
what I was gonna
like
say
that
is,
era of Michael Jackson.
in the cartoon, the dude always seemed a bit off, but it wasn't like there was no, like, he was just, I guess in the 80s you could just be crazy, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't necessarily need like a reason to be crazy.
I miss those days.
Right, they were just like, he's just crazy, he's just evil and crazy.
I was sure wasn't reading Marvel Armageddon.
Right, exactly. This is what Oz wanted Ross to look like, right? So, right, but this is what
he
he
has
looked
a
like.
crazy name too. What's his name?
Mayhem.
Yes, isn't it Mayhem?
Yeah.
But he's got like a full on.
Yeah, he does have a longer name.
Oh, I mean, he has like his first name is it's with an M.
Miles Mayhem.
Miles Mayhem, yeah. Miles Mayhem. So yeah, a classic '80s kind of name. But what I'm saying, but the main thing is, what I like about this book is that the reason they made him a major conspiracy theorist, and they're like, this dude has always had like a weird kind of conspiracy bend to him, but he never like went off the deep end or anything because he believed all this stuff kind of internally and would even say it, and it might like influence some of his actions, but he never had any proof. And then you have General Hawk, who tells him aliens are real. And once he tells him like aliens, like there's these alien robots that are here, we need to fight against them or whatever, he's like, it just confirms everything for him. Like all the other conspiracy theories he has, he's like, oh yeah. And he just goes off the deep end, steals the stuff, and he's like, I'm gonna go and save the world, like, because only I can save it. And I'm just like, that is actually 100% like, feels like what Miles Mayhem should be like as a character, but they never gave us a backstory for it. And they gave us a backstory here where I'm like, damn, like, it's crazy that that doesn't feel like that insane. Like that, like the way the world is now, like that's something that, like, that could be a thing. And I'm just like, wow, like, okay. Like, yeah, but I like it. And it's interesting because he has like a bit of a mission that he feels is like given to him by a higher power that only he can fulfill. And now you have Matt Tracker, who was like his partner in the program, that he basically tried to throw under the bus by, you know, saying he was the one that was like trying to, I guess, sabotage the program or whatever and steal or sell secrets. Like, now he's gonna go and get the stuff back because he was the one that basically made all the tech. And so I'm like, okay, like this is a cool story that fits within the Energon universe, but still is like can allow M.A.S.K to be its own thing. And I'm like, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. But what do you all think? Does that make sense, or is it like too far fetched? What, Jay, you watched M.A.S.K. We watched M.A.S.K together.
Right.
Like what do you think in regards to how far fetched this all sounds, and does it work for you as a story?
No, this was like a great interpretation of that character. Um, yeah, like I really got into it. I enjoyed the story. Um, Matt Tracker looks a little different, but I didn't care.
They did make Matt Tracker black. And I'm not sure if he was ever black before, but I remember him being a white man.
Yeah, he was,
Hmm.
but I don't. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, I knew well because I'm reading the Energon Universe stuff because Matt Tracker does show up in like one of the annuals, if I'm not mistaken. Like I was already prepared for him as being a black guy just because I was like, oh, okay, and of course, it makes more sense for Mayhem to be able to frame him with no proof if he's black. Like, yeah. He was like, I tell you, man, that Matt Tracker guy, something weird about him.
It's not that it makes sense. It just sits easier.
No, look, I'm just saying, like, dude framed for something with no proof.
I do have to
Yeah.
interrupt you, dudes, and
Mhm.
that's why I brought in my luchador map, because Mexico just scored one of the most beautiful goals in the entire World Cup right now. So they just won the game 3-0, and man, they literally, man, they try to do it easy. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna hit it in soft. The goalie blocked it, and then the other guy said, "Oh fuck you, I'm a butt fuck you," and then just shot it right in. It's so that goal, and it was on overtime. They already won the game. They're 2-0. They're on the 90. They got an extra 6 minutes. They're on minute 95, and they're like, "Fuck you, you're gonna get butt fucked tonight. Goodbye, Chechnya. We're gonna walk wrong for the next few days."
The classic butt fucking.
Yeah,
Yes, I know this play.
yeah. I learned it back in the day.
Oh, why? Oh, okay. The Spider-Man mask is the luchador mask.
It's
Got it.
yeah. Well, it's a luchador mask because the original design was stolen from a Mexican luchador, the Hombre Araña. So like,
The original design for Spider-Man?
yeah.
It's like how in Madam Web, like
So I actually have a luchador mask. It's actually a luchador mask, but it's Spider-Man themed, like like the original, you know.
Lawrence, do you ever
Interesting.
watch AAA wrestling?
Triple
Oh,
A
I'm sorry. I'm
wrestling?
sorry. I forgot what I'm tied to. Mexican luchadores. Have you ever seen that?
Before or after WWE bought it?
No, before. I mean, they just bought it like a month ago.
Like they don't even have midgets anymore, right? I mean,
They do.
little people.
They they had one like 6 foot something dude kick like a 1 foot tall midget dude like across the ring. It's crazy.
That sounds
Yep.
wild.
There used to be a tag team. It's a 4-man tag team that was Ninja Turtles.
I didn't mean to derail you guys, but I'm sorry. So
And it was the greatest fucking thing.
let's do that in the post show. Sorry, it
But
was just
no,
such a beautiful
it's not-
goal.
not-
Like,
yeah,
I had
not
to
really.
share it, and I had to celebrate.
Yeah, you're not cool.
Well, yeah, that might be true. So yeah, Mask. So Jay, you were saying that you feel like it's a good interpretation of the characters and it works. How did like I know Oz you don't remember it much, but what did you think of the story? What did you think of the art? Like,
I think it was fine. The art's pretty good. There's a few times where like the eyes are a little too Cash Patelli for my taste.
Miles Mayhem.
Like
Yeah.
they're out there. But it's a crazy character. So I see what they were doing. I'm not gonna knock them for
Right.
that. But yeah, it's good. There's no Transformers in it though.
No,
Well, it's the Mask book.
You-
It's
you
not
know-
necessarily supposed to have Transformers.
You don't blow your load in the first issue. Then what
You
do
don't know me very well.
And heck, man, why don't you tell us how do you feel about this book?
I loved it. I mean, it was slow, but I understand they're building up to shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to see the main dudes. I saw their vehicles.
You're right.
I'm in.
Yeah. I think one thing that these Energon universe books do pretty well is build their cast really well. Like it does take time, and so if you're looking for like everyone to be in a book at once, like that might be a little bit frustrating for you, but it feels like every like issue they usually at least almost all these books because almost all these books have large casts when you talk about GI Joe and Transformers. You get like an additional character or two, and it just ends up filling out, and it kind of gives it enough time so that it's like nobody feels like they're just like tossed in there. Like you don't have people just randomly in the background. It feels like everybody gets added, and they're like a new piece that you get to experience for a moment, and then it gets added to the whole. And so I'm looking forward to that for this book, especially considering that I feel like Mask is a property that was very, very heavily centered on the gimmick, where, like, I don't feel, at least, and I could be wrong here, maybe you all can help me out if you all remember better than I do, but it felt to me like there wasn't a lot of personality given to the different members of Mask. Like the cartoon was just more about like, okay, this is the guy that drives the Camaro or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy that drives the helicopter that turns into a jet. And
I honestly
go ahead.
can't remember. I know the cartoon's on Tubi, and I've been meaning to watch it again. But I can't remember the characterization. I remember the cars.
Well, yeah, and listen, I'm not going to tell you to go back and watch it because I don't want to ruin your childhood. Like, sometimes you go back and watch some of these 80s joints and you're like, you know what, this is not as good as I remember it.
Man, I saw what Hulk Hogan did. I saw The Undertaker lose the streak. My childhood's already dead.
It's already dead. It's already broken, right? Okay.
I saw Goldberg lose to a cattle prod, like Starcade '98.
Yeah. So,
a day that shall live in infamy.
yeah, man. But what I will say is I feel like the characterization they're going to give these characters is probably going to be pretty good. I know that dude that wrote this, which I didn't even mention.
Was Dan Waters? Dan Mann?
Yeah. Oh no, it's Waters.
Waters.
Yeah, Dan Waters and Pi Par does the art. Dude, I don't know how to say the colorist's name. Luigi
I remember Dan Waters
Casalino.
was Lloyd's name when he used to want to get like free CDs from BMG Club.
Is that true?
It was Floyd Waters.
Oh,
I probably
and then
shouldn't have
Russ.
said that. No, the
I
creditors
think
are
they'll
gonna
be
get
okay.
up.
Russ Wooten's on letters, but Dan Waters did the Destro miniseries,
Oh
and
yeah.
that was really good. And so
I
you
think
know,
when you think about the, especially like how you're explaining this first issue, like, I mean, I'm not a dude that watched Mask. I didn't get into. I think I might have had some figures here and there, but it wasn't something that I was into as much. But even like reading this, it still felt like little like it made me look at like Fast and Furious a little different, where it's like, man, maybe like Fast and Furious is just me playing with Hot Wheels and GI Joe at the same time, you know. And so now I'm like, fuck, now I gotta watch these piece of shit movies, you know. But again, I don't have to do that because I have good comics. I could just read
do.
these comics,
Yeah.
and this kind of like if 10 movies, 11 movies couldn't get me to do that for Fast and Furious, but this comic could be like, okay, I can buy into this, you know. And I trust this Energon universe under the supervision of Kirkman and he's hired. When he doesn't write it, he's hired people that do. And when you talk about all the characters and characterizations, like, I think the people at Skybound, I think they know that characterization is really like, it's like old USA TV back in the day. We care about stories, like
Right,
so,
right.
So when reality TV was a thing, and I think that's kind of what they do. So it's like they really like they know how to write ensemble characters, and what we've seen with Void Rivals and Transformers, like the Destro series that you mentioned, the Cobra Commander series, like that was
dude,
fucking
loved it.
amazing.
So good. So
And like
good.
I got mad because I gave my brother like at the time for his birthday Energon Universe like primer, so I just bought like the first 2 issues of everything that was out, and I just gave it to him. He didn't know Void Rivals was in it. He's like, how's this in it? And I'm like, you gotta keep reading. He's like, you mean I gotta buy all these comics? Yeah, bro. Like, I'm trying to get you back into comics, and he loved
Right.
it. Because he loves all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And if somebody like that could like enjoy it, that means they're doing something good. And I think this universe is under a good it's under good watch, under good
Oh, yeah.
what's the word?
Stewardship.
Yeah, stewardship. I don't know who Stewart is and why he got named after this,
He's,
but
he's
yeah.
the new Green Lantern. He takes care. He takes care of the Lantern.
I heard he fails to save the universe at some point.
Oh, he
too.
blows up a planet, but that's in the future.
Yeah.
No, but the guy that ran the comic book store in Big Bang Theory.
And it's interesting because Waters like in in the end of the issue they have like usually the writer will do a letter just to let the audience know like, hey, thanks for picking up the book and all kind of stuff, and he mentions that he wasn't much of a GI Joe guy growing up, but he's a M.A.S.K guy, like he loves M.A.S.K apparently.
Man.
And so I was just like, that's crazy, because it's like I feel like there's only so many people that are like M.A.S.K.
Again, I'm regretting that Derek isn't with us, because this is like his moment to like really call in, like
Yeah.
But
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But yeah, man.
I'm gonna show up at his house with a book. I don't know if he could still read or not.
Derek's illiterate too now, like heck.
They might have to change the voting laws for him, and not because he's black.
Sure.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, like so. This book ends, and it has like the splash page that has like the reveal. I just wanted to ask you all, what do you think that is at the end of this book? Which slight spoilers, folks, but again, it's open to interpretation. I think. What did you all like when you all looked at that page? What did you all see?
Unicron.
Unicron.
I'm kidding. How dare you take me serious?
I was like, I don't think that's Unicron. But yeah, I was curious just because I feel like they definitely leave it to interpretation, and maybe that's like, like, because I know that a lot of Energon books, especially, will like hook you with like, oh, like here's like the hook so that you can come back for the next issue, and they usually show you something that you're like, oh, it's such and such, or like something to like really, really pull you in. But I was like, this one, I was like, I feel like that's open to interpretation.
I don't even remember what the last page was.
I'll put it in.
It's like
so you
It's like a broken watch on the floor.
yeah, like a Stargate that like
It's like
crashed. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that's not what you mean. Boom. There it is. It's this.
Enhance.
So yeah. What, like, Jay, what do you think that is?
I'm
And
not
if you don't,
sure.
yeah, yeah, okay. Like, what
Like,
Oh, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead.
No, no, you know. What were you gonna say, Jay?
Like, I don't know. Seeing it at this size, it looks different.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Mo? You
It
said
looks
Stargate.
like the hole I used to crawl into to go watch TV in my brother's room.
That's what it is. Was this is
No,
in fact that
honestly,
hole?
I don't. It might be like some kind of like Stargate or something, and like kind of like the Void Rivals tech, like
Yeah.
in the Civil War, like trying to traverse space and time kind of thing. Maybe after the events or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it doesn't look like Transformery to me, but it does look like
Yeah.
some sort of failed transport or something that was played. Like from watching Beast Wars, I know that's not part of this Energon universe.
Yeah.
They'll never do that.
Rough Rider says Stargate as well, and
Yeah.
never say never. Look, they might get there
But
eventually.
it's like even like when they landed on Earth, it's like this we all thinking it's Earth and Beast Wars, and then all of a sudden the moon turned into this like laser to like activate all Energon on Earth in the primordial like raw state, and from the Vok, and so it could be something like that, like a Stargate that got out of orbit or something and landed. Yeah.
I mean, like I will say that they did introduce Bulkhead into the Transformers book, and that's like what Bulkhead I think was introduced in Transformers Animated,
Yeah.
which so you never know. Like you might get some Beast Wars stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against the man. You give me a fucking, a good team on the Beast Wars on Skybound. Like, I'm not gonna be mad.
No, yeah. Look, I don't know if you're gonna get a whole book. I'm just saying a character. No, but maybe I don't know.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
just saying. Like I don't want. I don't want to overpromise.
Last time I celebrate Juneteenth. Fuck you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't let a man dream, man. What the
No.
fuck?
Like,
I want
you can
Alex
dream.
Ross fucking. I want Mark Waid and Alex Ross doing fucking
Beast
Beast
Wars.
Wars. Like I can't dream about that. Like
You can dream. Feel free, man. Listen, I'm not mad at
I
it.
tried to. You didn't let me.
Listen, Mark Waid and Alex Ross would probably be like an amazing Beast Wars book. Honestly, like even I would probably read that.
Like that's the only way you could like Beast Machines if they did it.
Oh, see, now you went too far. I don't know about that. Like Beast Machines. We'll see. Anyway,
I hate that you hate that.
I mean, organic core of Cybertron, man. I don't. Come on.
Man, what the fuck? Like you had dinosaurs in Transformers 1 and shit. Like what the fuck?
What do you mean?
Like you love Transformers 1. They had the organic
Transformers
out-
1. Oh.
Yeah, like you love that, and they had organic shit on the outside. Like, how the fuck how do you think that dude turned into like some panther and shit and shot lasers? Like, the fuck? Yeah, man. Larry picks and
Yeah.
chooses. Like, he hates Dolph Lundgren Punisher, but he loves Disney Punisher, where he never wears a fucking skull till like the last 2 episodes. Yeah. And his
He's
big
trying not to be
complaint.
Punisher.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you love that shit too. Yeah. So look, don't listen to Larry. Watch Beast Machines.
I think
And tell Kirkman to get Mark Waid and Alex Ross to do it.
when I first saw this, the lead up to this page, for whatever reason, I was thinking this was going to end up being a space bridge, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look like a space bridge,
No, it does not.
and so I was just like, okay, it doesn't look like a space bridge, but is that what it's supposed to be? I hope not, because then I don't know, but then maybe it's
The
something else.
design
Maybe
is off.
yeah, so maybe it's a I don't know, maybe it is.
That's
like
why I kind
another-
of called it a Stargate, because it could be like other tech.
Yeah.
Is similar.
I mean-
same tech as Starbridge, but from a different origin. You know,
Yeah.
like the pyramids in Giza and the ones in Chichen Itza. Like they're still pyramids. They have the same
Right.
configuration. They just look different. You know, or
That's
the ones in
fair.
Thailand. You know,
Yeah.
but the same language, just different accent. You know.
Yeah. But I will say that this book I really did enjoy. Like obviously this whole book is basically more than anything an introduction to Matt Tracker. You do get a little bit about Miles Mayhem, but it feels more about like, us learning or knowing who Matt Tracker is to kind of set the tone, because I'm sure he's going to be going and recruiting the next members of the team for M.A.S.K or whatever. I will say, like, I really did like the scene of him with General Hawk, and basically kind of flipping it around on him, where kind of making it seem like, hey, like I wasn't, I didn't come here for you to recruit me, like that was pretty cool, because I feel like the dude was like really like turned around on that one, and I love how they give him like the little communicator watch or whatever, and this was like Agent like 42 or 24 or something like that, where it's like this was not even like Agent like 3. Like, man, I've been recruited. Look, you're in the double digits by far. Like, I didn't need you early.
You're disposable.
Yeah, right. And I was like, yeah, it's good stuff, but it's gonna be a fun book, I think. So,
It definitely
and honestly,
has the feelings of the makings of a fun book. Like for somebody that didn't watch Mask or
yeah,
or it I'm like, okay, I think I can enjoy this. And from what I've read in the other Energon universe, I think this will be a good fit. It's not well, I was gonna say it's not my first choice, but I don't have any choices. Really good. It's hard enough. Like I still want them to do a Spider-Man thing with G.I. Joe and Transformers. So it's like I don't technically that would be my next choice.
Right.
But any toys kind of like how what is it? What's that book that had all the crossovers with like every character on Image? It was. Larry,
I know what you're talking about.
It was done by the dude that did like King in Black and shit, It was crossover. Yeah.
Right, exactly. I was like, dang, what was it called? Like, it's a giant crossover.
Yeah. It's a book about crossovers in reality. But it's like, I don't know. Like, that book would be prime for all these to come together, like, in a really fun way, aside from, like, good story and shit, But it's like, dude, like, if every toy could come, like, I could use my little homies, or the little muscles,
your little homies,
or the muscles, fighting these Ninja Turtle motherfuckers and shit,
I will say that I got, like, honestly,
it'd be
at
like
this point,
Indian in the Cupboard, but better.
At this point, I have like complete faith in Skybound for like whatever they want to add next. I'm just like, oh yeah, like they can just add it, and it would not surprise me if there's a bit of a surge in all these properties because of these books.
Well, this bring if you want to get into the review, this will bring more of a philosophical question that could be a whole segment. So let's just, if you want to just go into the review, we can start, and then I'll bring up this topic after. Just remind me to do it because I might forget.
Oh, I mean, listen, we can just go ahead and rate, because unless you guys have something else you want to say about The book.
Just wait till they bring in Polly Pocket.
Bitch, that was my next segment, man. What the fuck? But yeah, that's a teaser, I guess. Sorry. I forgot we discussed this in pre-production.
All right. So, Heck, what would you rate Mask #1?
I give it a 4, a high 4. I like where it's going. I like the setup that they did, and I really want to see how issue 2 goes.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Oz, what would you rate Mask #1?
I think 4 is about right.
Okay.
The art's decent. The story's a good introduction. There's no Transformers in it. There's no G.I. Joes in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's an introduction, so yeah. I think 4. People should pick it up and see where it goes.
Okay. Jay, what would you rate Mask #1?
I would also say a 4. I like the story, the art, the characters. It's all coming together.
Okay, cool. Moses Magnum, what would you rate Mask #1?
Mine was it's like a 3.9. I wasn't a fan of the art. That's what really knocked it down. The story was cool, and then I'm also not as primed on the Mask thing, so I felt like a little lost, especially since they've used Tracker and other things. So I'm like, okay, I'm just here for the ride, so to speak, you know. But it was still a good #1, and the story's good, and I can see this like even though like Oz said, there's no Transformers, no G.I. Joe in it. I can see this fitting in like easily, you know.
Right.
Whole cartoons on Tubi.
Kind of like I fit into my brother's cat hole.
Whoa. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna give it 4.5, man. Just because I feel like Mask is not necessarily something that's easy to like translate and ground, and I feel like they did a really good job of like not only doing that from a story perspective, but also like bringing it into the Energon universe and it not feeling like forced or anything like that. Like I honestly like it just feels like the other brands or the other the other like franchises fit together a little bit more naturally to me. And so the fact that you could mess around and get Mask into the mix and it doesn't feel like an issue, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna give it 4.5. So all right. So Moses, what were you saying, my friend? What was your philosophical question?
You took too long and I forgot. No, I'm kidding. No, I was thinking like because it's like when I read like Mask or basically the Energon universe is like it really does feel like these people are playing with toys like how we play like create our own stories and mix them together like the universe like with no full logic, but in comics you kind of add a little of that in a sophisticated form now the way the art form of making and selling comics is, and it's like seeing Mask added to this like wow man, where does it end now, like and like when when Hecht said they look the same, sorry, but when Hecht said Polly Pocket, it's like because I loved Mighty Max like. And that was like guys, and then the cartoon from Mighty Max was actually really fucking dope. Like if you ever watch that cartoon, it's tight. Like it's like John Carter and like Ash Ketchum like together. Like it's fucking. It's so cool. It's such a cool like they built the mythology around that kid. His hat, he was the cat bearer and. So I'm like, for me being a kid, I'm like, okay, so cat bear. Like my stupid ass didn't realize this because he wears a fucking cap. You know, like, is that something in mythology that I haven't seen, haven't read yet? You know, like when you think of all these, because it was one of these like old, like, you know, like prophecies and like Achilles and stuff. You know, like Lord of the Rings. You know, so it's like the ring bearer. Okay, yeah. And I my stupid ass didn't think. I overthought it and didn't realize. So I asked my brothers, like, what's a cat bear? Is that in anything we've ever read? And he's like, no. And, you know, but the cartoon was dope, you know, and it's like, okay, now if we like doing a comic book of that, like the cartoon was dope enough as it is already. What if like that, I don't need it to be part of this, but what if like a company like Skybound decides to make it? Like, what would, I guess the philosophical question is like, what would you like to see if you could only do one of those things to be brought in into like in a cool way, like how Skybound's doing it? Which one would you pick? I guess is my question. Yeah, I know you already have Transformers and shit, so it could be something else, you know. For me, it was like Mighty Max. Mighty Max was one of them, and then.
Oh, but you're talking about stuff that just in general, not necessarily that Hasbro owns itself.
No. Just like a cartoon and toy property that you liked as a kid that is getting, like right now, shit's getting the shine. Like I think there's like a Kickstarter for like Biker Mice from Mars or some shit, you know?
Yeah, didn't they already make that?
And I don't know. I haven't, I deactivated my Kickstarter because it was getting too expensive.
And
I haven't made enough videos. The whole point was me getting high and bidding on everything, and then you know, and I didn't make any. I just got high, got the shit, and never made videos. So I'm working on those. But yeah. So it's.
So you're asking like what like classic property from like the 80s or 90s would we want brought back and given like the more serious. Like
like the way we got the Energon universe. Like it doesn't have to be part of the Energon universe, but like,
got
done
you.
in that cool way. Like
Ooh,
like how I said about, you know, Alex Ross and Mark.
Right.
Know?
Ooh, what would you want, Oz?
El Chapulín Colorado.
Nice. That's a good one.
What is it?
Like, one of the greatest Mexican superheroes of all time.
Like
Which one?
Like he will eat the shit out of Mork from Mork and Mindy.
What?
Loosely
What is happening?
translated, he's the red grasshopper.
Yeah, in English.
If you show Mayor a picture, he'll know.
I know who you're talking about.
Well, I told him to watch the series on HBO, and he didn't because he doesn't listen to me.
Is it on HBO?
Yeah. The biopic series.
The one by his son. It's his son, right?
Yeah, his son plays him and wrote it and directed it. It's called Chespirito.
I have not watched that.
Yeah, of course you haven't. Like you hate Hispanics. Like
It's not in Spanish.
you know.
You can watch it.
No, but he hates Latin culture. Like
Everyone knows it about me.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
like I'm his token Latin friend.
Dang.
Token
What's
Latin.
Oz?
Your
Oz is
token white friend.
Yeah.
What
He's
about,
the reason
what
we
about,
can make fun of White Hicks.
What about Robert Rivera?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
No,
It's
he's
my
cool
other
too.
token Latino friend.
Yeah, but I don't let you treat him like you treat me.
How do you spell the name of the hero?
El Chapulín Colorado.
I don't know how to spell it.
CHAPULIN.
With
Okay.
an accent
And
on
then
the I.
Colorado, like the state.
Got it.
An accent
Okay.
on the I, a little accent on the I, and then a couple little like like winky eyelashes on the ends.
Heck, what property would you want to see revived or given the
You know what?
Energon universe treatment?
I want to do something separate from the Energon thing.
Oh yeah.
Give me fucking Knight Rider, A-Team. There's another one I was thinking of, like fucking Fall Guy.
I'll put them all in like in one universe.
Yeah, because you could feasibly like
Oh yeah.
they're all
Oh,
working for organizations. Except
And you could put Airwolf on there too, right?
yes, dude. I didn't even think about Airwolf.
Airwolf is
there we go.
crazy.
Let's go. Fantastic Four
And then-
Productions.
And then like in
Four
the back,
Kings and a Hecht.
in the back,
LLC.
Street Hawk. If
Oh,
you remember that shit.
Street Hawk.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ.
With the fucking bike. Dude,
Yeah.
I love that bike, dude.
Rough Riders in chat. He said, SWAT cats versus biker mice from Mars. Only one team survives.
Loki, I think they've done that. Like, I don't. I think they were. I think they were a Kickstarter for a SWAT Cat Series 2, and I think they're. I think they're open to do that.
SWAT cats was awesome. I loved SWAT cats. I really did. What would you want, Jay?
Well, I was gonna say Dino Saucers.
Dino Saucers was so fun. Loved Dino Saucers.
But SWAT Cats is a better idea.
Jay's like, listen, I'm swiping it like a cat.
What was Dino Saucers?
Oh, dude. It was alien dinosaurs that came to Earth. So literally, like, imagine the classic kind of alien spaceship. It opens up, and what comes out is friggin' humanoid looking, well, semi-humanoid looking
not
dinosaurs.
even that humanoid,
Yeah, semi-humanoid looking dinosaur people.
I feel like,
like
I'm
tech.
sure you recognize it.
I vaguely remember this.
Oh, dude,
there's a whole Rick and Morty episode that like parodied them, like.
Which Rick and Morty episode?
It used to be
dinosaurs?
watchable on Amazon Prime. But I
It
think
Oh, did they take it away?
The one with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, with the dinosaurs came and then hold humanity accountable because like they ruined the Earth and then there's no more dinosaurs here. Like we left you guys like this paradise and
I do remember that episode. Like it didn't occur to me that was like a particular dinosaur.
I don't know if they were thinking about that, but
Yeah,
that's like
What
the
it-
way
yeah.
when the way
I
you
feel you.
explain, you probably explained
Yeah.
it wrong because you're Larry, but
No,
the way
no,
you
I explained
explain dinosaurs, like
Dude,
that's that.
That show thinks way ahead. Like I didn't understand why he destroyed the advanced portal gun they gave him until like a season later when you find out about the finite curve and all
Yeah.
that bullshit. I was like, yeah, oh shit. I had to go
Yeah.
rewatch that episode just because it made more sense.
Yeah.
That's why this new season's so crazy. Like he just started drinking again, but he's in relapse mode where it's like he's drinking
Yeah.
beyond what his limit was to begin with.
Dude, you open it with that battle with Evil Morty.
Yeah,
So
It's like,
good.
fuck.
fucking insane. I hate fucking. Well, like we're still on the topics. I don't want to.
Yeah. What would you want revived, Mo?
No, for me, yeah, Mighty Max was one of that was.
Oh, it was the
yeah.
Mighty Max?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like we never got an end to Pirates of Darkwater.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And that's one of those cartoons that like didn't have toys, or they might have, but I never got
They
them.
had some, but it was- yeah.
Like Pirates of Darkwater was like it had a really good story, and then there was another cartoon that was it was like Peter Pan cartoon, but it wasn't Disney, and it was like
Oh, yeah.
and it was like
The Lost Boys, right?
Yeah, that one was really because it was like the right, especially for a kid like me, it was like the right amount of dark, the right amount of adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt more like if Robert Louis Stevenson wrote fucking Peter Pan, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Yeah.
Robert Louis Stevenson is, but yeah, 'cause I don't do literature like that. You know me, like yeah.
I think for me, if I could pick one, it would probably be Chase and the Wheel Warriors. I would love to see that. Like I
I'm
feel like
so
there's a lot of potential for that.
I'm so sad that Jay left for you to say that because I think like he loves that too.
Oh yeah, no. Jay and I have had this conversation, and we,
It's like we
and
really
that
want
was
Robert Kirkman to do this, like back in 2002. It's like this new guy that wrote Battle Pope. Like he should create a whole comic book company and bring Chase of the Wheel Warriors back.
But and I
had
think
that
that if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that was Straczynski. So,
Yeah.
but I know that they treated him very poorly. I think on that, and so he kind of
Yeah.
vowed that he wouldn't do it,
Man.
which sucks.
Although, but like, I mean, it could be like, well, Mike Judge was different, but like they did a thing with Mike Judge where it's like they wanted to bring back. I mean, Beavis and Bud they revived like 3 times.
right.
And every time they're like, okay, we just give you more money. You know, like they want
Right.
him to do it for whatever reason. I don't know if they
Yeah.
can't find anybody else. Like, I mean, you get like 30 dudes like me. Like that's the chimps with the in the room with the like you had 30 dudes like me. We could probably do a good 6 episodes of Beavis and Butthead. But for him, they're like, no, we'll just give you more. So every time he comes back, they just give him more and more back end points, you know?
Right, right.
And he's like, all right, I'll do it. And his,
There it is.
Hank Hill voice. Oh, well, all right. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a trip.
Yep.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Dude, have you watched the new season of King of the Hill?
I watched the thing that they brought back, yeah, but they haven't done another season, have they?
No, I'm talking about that because we haven't. I mean, I've always said that we want to do a TV show, so I'm doing it right now. So
You're hilarious.
we're in
I saw the
overtime
first
now.
episode.
Yeah, like it is time for us to get out of here. So,
We got All right.
yeah.
No news
It
stories.
is
No news
time.
stories for you.
Yeah, next time.
No more
Next time.
deal.
We got Talking Pop too.
Yeah.
You're right.
That too.
Exactly. All right. Next. Final thoughts, buddy.
There's a lot of wild shit happening everywhere, and it's a fun time to be a nerd because there's a lot of nerdy shit happening, and I'm here for it.
Amen. Amen to that. All right, Jay, give me some final thoughts, buddy.
This season of Vox Machina was really good. Like, you should check it out.
I should. You're absolutely right about that, Jay. Damn, what am I doing with my life? Oz, give me some final thoughts.
You know, El Chapulín Colorado's hammer is a version of Mjolnir.
It's better than Mjolnir.
Most people don't realize that.
That's true.
Like, okay, well.
It's better than
definitely gonna watch
Mjolnir
this
because it
biopic.
has a longer handle, so you can use it like a ranged weapon.
Okay, Moses, final thoughts.
We didn't get to do news, so I'm gonna give you the headline. Wait, what was the head? Damn it! Damn it, Bobby! Damn it, Bobby! Where is that? Oh, yeah, Genndy Tartakovsky is set to do a Conan the Barbarian series, and I am giddy, yeah, to
Listen.
say the least, because this shit's like, I mean, Primal is literally Conan without other people in it, you know. Until you get to, you know, maybe there might be some few. Yeah, it's no spoilers, you know. But
I saw you put that story in, and I was like, who did Moses pay?
dude, like, I'm still mad that the Popeye shit never came out, cause like Gendy's Popeye would have been the shit, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the Unicorn Warrior one was like as close as I get to his like Popeye like sensibility type, like old cartoon power stuff, and then that turned out to be like something really fucking tight on its own. I'm like, shit, dude. So now with Conan, it's like fuck, and he's doing if you subscribe, like, hit the bell, and go back into our archives, you can see, like, we did we reviewed a series called The Queen of the Black Coast, which is one of my favorite, like, Conan stories, where he's lost at sea, and then he takes over and bangs the fuck out of a queen pirate and takes over other armitages or whatever you call those, armadas and shit, and he basically rules the seas, and then goes into this world where there's like dragons and giant snake zombie motherfuckers, and he beats the fuck out of them. So, and I think that's like, from what I've read, that is the story. They're doing the story of him during the Queen of the Black Coast. You know, in Dragon Ball Z terms, the Queen of the Black Coast saga, because it takes over. When you read Conan, that takes over a certain part of his lifespan, so you only get stories at different times. For somebody that hates time jumps, like those stories are all they're all out of sync. You know, it's like a Tarantino movie in the sense, and he's narrating them as a old man, like when he's like, okay, I'm ready to die. You know, so yeah, so the Queen of the Black Coast stuff is like, I mean, we reviewed it. It was, I think, drawn. I think it wasn't Jim Zub that wrote it, but Mirka Andolfo was the one drawing it, and it was. I mean, we love her, so
Yeah.
And then now I'm getting to see that. I think it might have been Jim's Up, but now we're gonna get to see that in an animated form. I mean, I don't know how true to the actual pulp novels it'll be, but at this point I don't even give a fuck. Like, give me 6 episodes,
really cool.
an abbreviated 6 episodes of like just that saga. I'm down, you know. So I'm super excited. I'm Hyperborean excited, you know. And another thing, since we didn't get to this, is a Mo deal. If you go to Humble Bundle right now, you get every fucking IDW Sonic book for like $15, you know. And if you pay a little more for it, you could get a little more books or whatever. But all your money, everything extra past the $15 goes to a really good cause that is for children's hospital, like funding for children that need not only intensive care but also chronic care for different like congenital heart diseases and childhood leukemia is a really fucked up shit. And sorry, I'm getting touched up a little bit, but I gotta sell it.
Yeah.
Buy those books. I want to buy those books. I can't right now, and I want you to, so you can help these fucking kids fight that fucking leukemia. Grab that leukemia and just fuck it in its fucking ass, and they can live a good life. To read, to be able to be alive and see that Conan series that Gendy Tartasi is gonna do.
He's going full Rogan.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it's weird. It's the only way you communicate with people these days. You know. You look, I even, feigned tears. And I use the word feigned loosely.
All right, folks. For the entire Fantastic Forum, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. We'll be back next week. Until then, we are the Fantastic Forum. Have a good night.